Hello, hello everyone. Sadly, no multiplayer just yet. Well, I hope Path of Pain gets completed tonight, but as you can see, I did not have the chance to get a head start on it for tonight, so I'm gonna have to start all the way from the beginning. Yippee! Fantastic. Okay. Before I get started on this, though, I do want to say, no, I didn't complete Path of Pain. It was, nope. My tired brain got too tired to continue. But I do want to say that I considered canceling tonight's stream because I have some very, very cranky weather going on outside. So if it gets any worse than it currently is, I might have to end the stream early because it is very cranky. So yeah, that might happen. Hopefully not. It's like, it's not bad. But it could get bad. And I would rather just shut down my computer and like call it a night if it gets like very cranky. So, but it's not too bad. It's doable for now, so. And I'm also testing out StreamerBot with the ads on Twitch. So it can keep track of the ads and like bug me about it. And automate a few things having to do with Twitch ads. So tonight's a tad bit of an experiment for that. So we'll see how that goes. We shall see how that goes. All right. So, is that all I needed to say? I think that was all I needed to say. Get back on that bench. You need to recharge. Buddy, Hal. So I did want to change things up because literally these are here just to fill spaces and this is pretty, as I keep saying, so that was emotional support. But I want cuteness. So I'm throwing on Shape of Un for cuteness because I can't bring the companions with me. And that makes me sad. And I need something. Now, what else am I gonna throw on there though? Because I feel like I don't need another, but it feels wrong to not fill them all up, so. What can I throw on here that isn't going to interfere with my ability to do this? Like, that would throw me off. That probably wouldn't, but I don't know, I'm not risking it, that's too much. That's dumb. That'd throw me off. Well, I could put that back on again. If only they didn't interfere with stuff. Why must they interfere? I could throw that on just to fill up the space. Oh boy, I see lightning out of the corner of my eye. I'm very nervous about. Ooh, rumbly. It's fine. It's fine. Power outages rarely happen in my neighborhood. You know, I can count the ones that have happened in the past few years on like one hand, so it's fine. Everything is fine. I could throw this and the stinky on. I'm gonna throw those on because it's funny. There, I have emotional cuteness support in Shape of Un, and I have funny. What better way to go through the path of pain than that? All right. God, I wish I had the time to just get a head start on this, because it's probably gonna take me like an hour or an hour and a half to get to the last room again. So yep, hour and a half probably. Shoot. This is not gonna go well. This is not gonna go well. Okay. Hey, Lou. Ah, dang it. In this room, I think that little bottleneck right there is the worst part. It's the part that I have the most trouble on. If I can just get through there, I'm kind of golden? Maybe? Oh, that was close. Oh, and that one. That one's been bugging me lately. For a while there, I wasn't having... Ooh. That's some very loud thunder I'm hearing. I'm seriously debating whether or not I should have canceled the stream tonight. That's cranky weather. Oh! You cutie. Okay, which one of the charms I'm wearing changed Shape of Un? Which one? I think it was probably this one. I just threw these on for the funnies. Look at that, that's adorable. Okay, yeah, I'm glad I put Shape of Un on. That's gonna soothe my soul. That's gonna comfort me during my time of pain and torture. Very nicely. What the heck? No. Is the Stinky doing that? Is it interfering with the... Oh, it probably is. Doing something weird with the bugs. I should take that off. Okay, I'll take that off. Ruin my fun. It's so funny. Fine, I'll take off the Stinky. Because I'm pretty sure that wasn't a bad pogo. I'm pretty sure that was the Defender's Crest doing something weird and wonky. What am I gonna put on to fill up the slot now? What do I have? No, that would mess me up. That would just fill up the spot. Would that mess me up? We'll see. That's not fair. I wanted the funny of the stinky. Anything for emotional comfort in my time of pain and suffering. It's funny though, most of my charms would in some way mess me up. But okay, fine. No stinky. Fine. I tried to dash there. I attempted. Okay, okay. Dang it. Ugh, that felt like I had more time to dash than I actually had. That was fantastic. Cranky weather being cranky. Oh, shoot. Yep, that's definitely the spore one. Changing. Oh, Shape of Moon, look, that's so cute. When in doubt, if you can't have the cute companions, Shape of Moon does the trick. If all you want is cuteness. Dang it. No, no. Could I ask that one bug to just move to the left a little bit and just stay there? Just a tad. Can you? Can you do that? Just move a little bit to the left by the time I get up to you, okay? Just a smidge. He didn't. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna need that comfort a lot. I just need to get out of this room in particular. It's kind of the worst. Okay. Not quite the worst, but it's... Oh. Okay. Why does it feel like I'm actually devolving in progress? Like I'm regressing. Let's chalk it up to being rusty after a few days of not doing it. That's, yeah. Oh, come on, that wasn't fair. That looked like I cleared it. Oh, shoot. Okay, I'll take a minute to relax. No, no, no! Okay. Ah, dang it. I hate that bottleneck. Ugh. Hey, Poolie. I'm gonna gently set it down this time. Pain, suffering, torture. Up I go, up I go. Oh. Ah! Oh. I never noticed that little bump there before. How am I doing? I'm suffering. Yay! I'm very nervous about the thunderstorm going on outside. Hello, Jenny Hammond. Hi, hi. Okay, I think the rust is coming off of my... I say as I do that. You're glad to hear that. My suffering is your enjoyment. Well, at least somebody's having fun. It does make me feel a tad bit better. My pain and suffering is bringing joy to others. It makes me feel better. Dang it, too soon. And I had a little bit more time because I was far enough away from the right saw. I was kind of fine. Okay, that was not fair. I'm not equipping any of the companions. The closest you get is the cuteness of the snail. I threw on Shape of Oon for emotional comfort. And that's... And the spore stuff, I kept that because it's cool and it affects Shape of Oon, apparently. Makes it even cuter, so... That's all you're getting. Oh. Yes, I know. The child is so adorable. I would love nothing more than to bring all of the babies through the path of pain. God knows I need the emotional support, but they just screw it up. You know they would. I know they would. I wish there was a way to toggle their persistence with attacking enemies off. Because then I'd do that, and I'd have them right now. I want the companions right so bad. Because this is horrible. But Shape of Oon will have to do. That's not fair. Ooh, okay, okay. No! Eh. Okay, okay. Ooh, oh, that was close. Oh! Yeah, Spoolie. I'm gonna give myself a mental break for a moment. How about a little competition? I'm struggling here. Why would I agree to a competition that I know I'd lose? And no, I'm not doing a push-up every time I die. We can potentially have bets like that when I do Pantheon 5. Not on Path of Pain. And that's a maybe on Pantheon 5. Dang it. Me and you, Path of Pain. Let's see who finishes first. I'd put money on you. Because, let's see, I've already been streaming for half an hour and I'm still in the first room. I wouldn't like my chances on a race. No bet, no bet. I just want to get through Path of Pain. That's all I want to do. Oh. That is so cute. No! Okay. Ugh. Our reaction time on that spot really sucks. Doesn't take much of a tap. Why am I not dashing in time when I should be? Ooh. Too low. Can I wait for you? I'm in no hurry to extend my torture. The rain's not as heavy as it was. That's good. Still sounds a little cranky though. It's supposed to keep raining for like most of the night and then some more tomorrow. Yay, spring. Spring thunderstorms. Yippee. At least the grass is happy. It's starting to look all green and alive. Let me recoup a little bit of that. Why not? How far did I have to drop on that one spot? Yeah, sure, I'm ready. I'm gonna go, cause you know, chat lag. Not that it's gonna matter. Whoop. Ouchie. Yeah, Archie, I think you need to just like set up a tent. We're just gonna move into the Path of Pain. We might as well just accept it. This is our home now. No place else exists. Oh. You sent a video from an insane GD level? So I could take it. Wait, what? What does the GD stand for? Oop. Oh, for a second there, I was a little worried. There we go. First room completed. Yay. Just in time for a particularly cranky bit of thunder to go. Yay. I can't tell if the storm is cheering me on or if it's mad that I cleared that room. It's up to interpretation, I suppose. So wait, what is this that you sent? Geometry Dash. Pulley is Zeus, and now he is angry. Okay, what is this you sent? What is this? What is this? Well, that's cool. It's just getting better and better. What? Oh. This is really cool. You can say mild curse words. Just remember, auto mod might get you at some point. That was a very cool video. That was cool. Yeah, that was really cool. Ugh. I have way too many programs open. Ay, okay. It's been like a year since you've done Path of Pain? Jeez. Okay, that was a good break for Game Pass here. I think I'm too low. Yep, I was too low. Oh, I should just let myself slide down. Nope. Whoopsie. Now, the next room after this one is the one that Like, I can't decide if the first room is the worst or this next one. After this one. Shoot. Like, in order of worst to easiest, well, how would you order all the rooms in the Path of Pain? Like, what's the tier list here? Ouch. No! Oh, shoot. Kinda lied. The last one was the worst. Then comes the first. I think, okay, yeah, it's a given. The last room really, really sucks. So discounting the last room. Rank like all the others. Nope. Oh, it's the first one, yeah. The stupid spiky ceiling. Curse its existence. And the spiky corners. Ah, I thought I grabbed it. Thought I had it. Nope, too low. Oh, nope, not quite. Oh God. That one is awkwardly placed. There, finally. Yeah, still no new chat rewards. I was more focused on getting StreamerBot to work with ads. And that's still kind of experimental. We'll see how that does. Ooh. Okay, now we're in my second least favorite part. I hate this part. I was given orders. I'm working on it, dude. Done. Are you done with the Path of Pain, or are you done with the room you were working on? Come on. Alrighty. No. With the Path of Pain. Figures. You must have that muscle memory very thoroughly ingrained. Okay. If I can just get past this section, the next little bit is actually not that bad. Ah! Okay, I need to be a tad bit higher for that. Just a tad. Just a smidge. Oh, you beat it like 20 times, muscle memory. Yeah, if you've beaten it 20 times, that doesn't surprise me. At this point, I don't think your muscle memory will ever forget the Path of Pain. I need to remember to do the little C-dash trick in that spot. Okay. Stretchy, stretchy. Ugh. Come on, get down here. Thank you. No! Okay. No. It's this little spot on this little transfer that I have the hardest time with. It is so freaking hard. Oh, it hit. No. Come on. Come on, me. Come on, me and Archie. We can do this. Come on, come and go, come and go, come and go. Oh, shoot. I need to try to not dash there. I need to double jump. Ugh. Ishy. I would love just a little bit more headroom space on that one. Just a little bit. Just like a few pixels. A few pixels. Just a few. It's like it perfectly positioned for a regular jump. Which was totally on purpose, I'll betcha. I really can't stay there for long. I need to time it perfectly so I can just slide down, dash over, double jump to the other side. So once when I get there, I can do the C-dash thing to wait for a good moment. Okay. As soon as the one on the right goes down, I need to let myself slide, dash, double jump. That spot is so hard for me to wrap my brain around. It takes so many times to redo it. No! Double jumped instead of dashing. That was a very enthusiastic dash. Yay. You just installed Bongo Cat? I've never heard of that, except for the meme of the Bongo Cat. No! No. There we go, Archie. Curse the ceilings. They're not just a problem in the final room. They're a problem everywhere. Stinking ceilings. And now you have a little Bongo Cat on top of my stream. Oh, so it's like one of those... Is it like an idle game that just sits on your desktop? Or not really like a game, just like an idle thing. That's cute. Oop. Kinda. Oh, that's not fair. I had that, man. I had the groove. I had it. Those little moments right there, never speaking of them. Nope. No, not fair. I had the wall. I had it. I grabbed it. That's not fair. I totally grabbed it. I had it. It's not fair. Okay. I'm rattled enough apparently that I need to take a moment. You want to play Celeste so bad. Any reason why you can't? Oh, come on. Oh, right, your broken finger. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that bites. No. Ugh. What was that? Oh. I hate this room in particular. Well, this part of this room, once when I get to that other statue, the part after that is annoying, but not nearly as bad as this. This part, my brain just hates. I think, honestly, this is my least favorite room. Because as hard as the last room is, obviously, because I haven't gotten past it yet, but there's something more straightforward about the last room, whereas this is just... ugh. I don't know why, I just hate this room in particular. No! Eh. Finally! Haha! Finally! Okay. I'm into the part where it's less bad. It only took me almost an hour to get here. It's like, been streaming for like 59 minutes. Okay. So, by the way, I have uploaded some more emotes on Twitch. They are, unfortunately, you know, in the tier 1 sub section, because that's the only place where I can put emotes now. But you can use channel points to temporarily unlock some of them for a short period of time if you have some channel points to spend and you want to use those emotes. Some of them are animated. The bulk of them that I put on there are animated, actually. Some are just animated versions of emotes I already made. So yeah. If you're interested, have fun with that. Ooh. Oh, no! Ooh, StreamerBot, you did your job good. StreamerBot giving me a 2-minute warning in chat. Make them 1 point. I did leave them on the default for that reward. Because yeah, I could decrease that. Ugh. Did it, no, rewards. No, channel points. I'm not gonna reduce them to 1. But I can make them cheaper. I'll bring that one down to... Why? Because it's channel points and you earn them passively? Okay. Well, the ads are about to start. Let's see if StreamerBot will trigger my ads overlay for me. As a reason? It is a reason. Come on, StreamerBot. Well, actually, it's waiting on Twitch. Always a delay. Hey, Atticus. Yay, StreamerBot triggered the overlay. It worked. Well, they are. Well, to use the channel points to temporarily unlock them is basically making them free. Yay! StreamerBot worked! This is almost not good, though, because now that I've played around with StreamerBot and I've seen the potential, like I knew the potential, but now that I've actually seen it by playing around with it, it's like, oh, I could easily get obsessed with all the stuff that StreamerBot can do. Oh no, it's gonna consume so much of my brain. No. Oh, come on. You have to have, like, quite a bit of channel points by now. That those should be cheap. And, you know, technically speaking, those higher up emotes are supposed to be, you know, like, special, blah, blah, blah. And I do notice that nobody has redeemed the sit-ups thing tonight. It's just sitting there, unredeemed. I do wonder though, could I actually get like something of a countdown going? Because I have it set up. So it'll tell you how many seconds the ads are for. If I added in like some delays in there, I could get kind of a countdown timer for the ads in chat, I wonder. How do you have so few channel points? Okay, how about this? No, wrong. Wrong button. What do you mean you don't have? It's channel points. They passively build up as you watch. Okay, how about this? I'll drop the unlock a random down to 50. Oh, it won't let me. The cost for this reward must be at least 80 points. It won't let me drop it below 80. I imagine it's probably the same for the choosing. Let me see. Yep, it won't let me drop it below 80 points. Yep, that's as low as it will let me go. Ah, look at that. Atticus redeemed the sit-ups. The sit-ups have been redeemed. And did StreamerBot? Yes, StreamerBot. Reversed by overlay. Yay. Okay, first test success. But I have sit-ups I have to go do. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna go do my sit-ups. "35 sit-ups completed." And the rain is letting up. Yay. Yes, only 35. So I think I'm getting to the point where I can be consistent with that 35. We'll see. Because it wasn't as hard as it was the last time I tried that, so progress. Oh! Ouchie. I'll work my way up to 100 sit-ups. Perhaps one day. You edited the video, want to watch? I don't know. I have a feeling that would just make me depressed. Ooh. Like, very well done. But, depressed. Oh, that part's hard. Right there. Well, my goal should be to beat your 907 record. Jeez. Getting to 100 sit-ups is intimidating enough. You lost the fan channel. Aw. Why? Like, what happened? Ugh, that's hard. Yeah, I dual stream to YouTube and Twitch, so I'm multi-streaming. No! You forgot the password? Ouch. You thought you were going crazy. That's understandable. No. Duh. And the email. You lost the password and the email. Ouch. That's painful. Ooh. Nope. Oh, you jerk. Funnily enough, that little tunnel there is not the hardest part of this section to me. It's that one final bug. That dude messes me up more times than that stupid tunnel does. Oh, you almost beat Pantheon 5 today. We screwed up at some point and went from 7 HP to 1 during a change in phases. Ouch. Yeah, there's plenty of moments in Hollow Knight where you can go from top of the world, total badass, and then you're just beaten into a pulp in 1 second. It can turn that quickly. Yeah, I'll take a small break. And look at your video, Bully. Did you put it on Discord? Yes, I do have a Discord. So yeah, I do indeed have a Discord. I'll just hop to your channel then. Okay. That is such a cute little profile picture. Look at that little dude. Oh, that is... Wow. Yep. Well, I'm a little bit comforted that the first room was still, like, difficult. We were kind of low-key, a little bit in sync for a little bit there. I should probably stop this video, though, before it gets to the end, shouldn't I? Because I still can't remember what's at the very end of that final room, and I am going to leave that a mystery for myself. I'm gonna let myself be forgetful on that, so I'm gonna have to stop it at some point. Fully cheated, he didn't have to activate the lever. Well, is that really cheating? Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna stop it before it gets to the very end. Like, I'll probably stop it when it gets to the final room, because I think I've gotten close to the end of the final room, but I'm not sure, so I'm gonna stop it before it gets there. You didn't even know that lever was activated? Well, I say you were very fortunate, because nobody likes, I don't think, the part of having to activate that lever. That's kind of the worst part of the Path of Pain, is just activating that lever. Like, the rest of it is hard enough, man. And it's even been a while since you've played this save. Dang. You're definitely way more confident in your movements, I can tell. Your reactions are a lot speedier than mine. Okay, I'm gonna stop it there. Oop. Because you're getting to the point where I want to preserve my faulty memory. Very cool. I need you up. Why are you still open? I don't need you open. Close that. Jeez. Okay. No, what am I? Gimme. Ugh. Okay, that one little spot does suck. Ugh. Why do some of those bugs have to be in a spot where you bounce off of them and you're just gonna hit a ceiling? Little jerks. Did I watch your Abyss start? What? Did you start it off with an Abyss Shriek? I might have missed that part. Ooh, no. Oh, ouchie. Your Abyss strat? No, because I stopped it before it got past this part. So I didn't want to spoil. Oh, so you use the Abyss Shriek to pause yourself to pogo? I'm guessing. Ugh. No. I was just about right about how long it was going to take me to get to the final room. I was guessing like at most like an hour and a half, and it's like, it's looking like I was pretty on the money there. Psst. Stupid animation for the pause after the C dash. Eat that, you stupid bug. Get in my way no longer. At least for tonight. Well, an hour and 25 minutes to get back here. Yay! Back again in the final. Here we go. It's like, okay. Let's get the rust off of my skills. Ugh. How was it? I'm not that rusty. A little bit. Ugh. And considering that on Sunday's stream, I started the stream in this room, and after 3 hours of trying, I still was barely, like, I was so close to the end. I'm pretty sure I'm so close. Why? Why? I was wondering when the ceiling was gonna get me in this room, and there we go, there it is. Hey, Mr. Ceiling, how you doing? I just want to be free of this room. I just want to be free. Little cutie. I'm so happy I put that charm on. It's so soothing. Is that the third time in a row that I've hit the ceiling with that spot? I'm... Uh-huh. Okay. No, I'm just gonna keep... Ouch! No comment. I'm not... no comment. I have no comment. I'm gonna try that C dash. See if I can just... Shoot. Or maybe not, because that apparently messes up my groove. No. Okay, I'm just gonna do it my traditional way. As annoying as the ceiling is, it's like... I'm holding the button. Jump button too long. Like, my instinct, I guess, is to hold it. Yeah, I'm not getting past the path of pain tonight. No siree. I'm just saying that now to lower my expectations, so if I do manage it, I'll be pleasantly surprised. Shoot. Ever try to slide down instead of jump? You mean go under that last pillar? I could try it. Maybe. It's a slightly different sequence. But then it kind of jump the first, then under the other. Why am I all of a sudden having a problem with that spot? There we go. Oh, come on. It's the stupid joystick. To move with the saw, you gotta move the joystick, but you also have to keep it down enough that you still pogo down. Nope. Ah, shoot. So cute. I might have to find the time tomorrow to just get a jump start because I don't like spending a good chunk of the time to tackle this room on getting to this room. Oh, no! Oh! Burning Light, thank you for the follow. And I now have 60 followers on Twitch. Thank you for that. No! Pray, everyone, that I make it through this room tonight. It's going. I am progressing. I am indeed. No! How long have I been streaming for? Do you mean like streaming in general or streaming tonight? Because streaming in general... God. In general? Oh... I started streaming on YouTube like... quite a while ago. I can't remember, actually. Because I started on YouTube first. Because this was before Twitch opened up the ability to let you multi-stream. So I picked YouTube. So now that you've actually asked the question, I am curious. Because, yeah, I started with Cult of the Lamb. Let's see. August 28th, 2022. Has it really been that long? Jeez. Time. What is time? Ever watched the series or played The Witcher? I have The Witcher 3, and I've played a little bit of it, and I did watch a lot of the series. But then I kind of stopped. After, you know, the whole kerfuffle with Cavill. It's like... they lost him playing Geralt, so it's like, why should I keep watching? It's like, what's the point? Yeah, I can't believe I've been streaming that long. Jeez. Yeah, but I haven't gotten far in The Witcher 3. I was mostly like dabbling in it for a while. It's, I keep meaning to go back to it. Yeah, it's The Witcher, but now there's no Witcher, because they had perfect casting and they blew it, so it's like, okay, alrighty then. Ouch. I need to dash there. I need to dash. I don't know why I'm not dashing, because I'm pretty sure I got into that habit last time to dash over that. I don't know why I'm not doing it now. Well, there we go. Maybe I just needed to say it out loud. Oh, the stinking sealant. Set it on fire. All of it. Burn it all. Burn it all to the ground. Do I still watch Pokemon? I kind of stopped watching partway through the Alola series. No, wait. I did finish the Alola series, I think. Did I? I think I did. But I think I stopped watching after that. It just kind of got, like... My number one gripe about Pokemon is the fact that they never let Ash grow up. They kept him in stasis. And it's like, I understand that he shouldn't have aged at the same rate as the original watchers of the show, but he still should have aged and grown up and matured and become, you know, like a better trainer. And then eventually they should have passed on the show to a new protagonist after Ash had fully completed his journey in a way that actually made sense, not giving him the end of his journey when he still looks like a 10-year-old. You know? It's like, oh, you're never gonna let this character actually grow up, are you? So I just gave up. It became empty to me before Ash was gone. It's like, okay. Which made me sad. Ouch. Stupid ceiling. And, yeah, I have no real interest in the newer show, because, again, it's like... Ash is gone. My version of the show is gone. I'm content, I suppose. I have the old movies to enjoy. I have my memories to enjoy, and I can go back and watch the old episodes if I so desire. So I'm good. I'm content with it. And maybe, hopefully, someday they will improve the games enough that they will be better. And I can just rely on the games for my Pokemon fix. Nope. Ah, shoot. Okay, yeah. I really need to keep up with the stupid saw. I love how he just scoots along. Ash didn't grow up because he would be literally ashes. Yeah, it's... I just wanted him to grow up a little bit and actually, you know, retain his experience. Like, you know, for a while there, it seemed like that's where they were going. Because, like, I think the Diamond and Pearl part of the show was my favorite because it seemed like we were starting to get that more mature version of Ash that was actually... that had learned from his experiences, that was becoming a contender, you know? Someone... But then, you know, at the end of the Pokemon League, they pull out a random trainer that shows up out of nowhere that has a freaking legendary and 2 legendaries and steals it from him. And then he had a complete reset in character and experience for the next series. And it was like, okay. Okay, then. You want a simulation game where you are a gym leader and build up a town around you over time and have it be like in the show where you have different leveled Pokemon for different experienced trainers. And you can choose things like museums and research or big shopping area and focus on tourism. That sounds really cool, actually. That would be cool. A Pokemon game from a gym leader's perspective, but it's like a city builder simulation type thing. But you also get to do Pokemon battles and stuff. That would be kind of cool. I actually like that idea. Pokemon should do that. Game Freak should do that. That would be really cool. They won't do that, though. Ah. It keeps getting ahead of me. Oh. Too soon. Oh. Guys, quick, we need an excuse to expand the series. Does anyone have any ideas? Me, sir. Let's make a rando dude be Ash, cause why not? Great idea, you got promoted. That's kind of the impression. Like, that dude came out of nowhere with a Darkrai, and then Ash is the only one that beats the Darkrai, and maybe he's got a shot, but then the dude whips out a Latios, and Ash has to burn through the rest of his team to take it out, and it was just... what was that? You know, they could have kept the series going after Ash beat a Pokemon League, right? Because beating a Pokemon League in one region is not what it would be to be a Pokemon Master. They could have still kept the series going, except now Ash is finally the champion of a league. He could still go to the other regions. He could have still gone to Unova, but as, you know, more of a mentor to like a younger trainer or something, you know, an older, more experienced teenager who's now famous for beating legendary Pokemon. Yeah, he became the best champion in the world, but it was... it didn't feel earned because they kept resetting him so many times that it was like, what's happening here? And he wasn't growing up. It's like, what is happening? They only let him become the champion at the very end there because they were trying to end his story without actually having done the real work to make it make sense. And that's what annoyed me. It's like, okay, here, he finally gets to be a champion. Forget the fact that he's still 10 years old and we've reset him so many times that none of this makes sense. I think he was 13 at the end. He looked like he was 10. He looked the same as he's always looked. If anything, the newer model kind of, like the newer art style kind of made him look younger than the original art style did. Strangely enough. Like, when I look back on the original Ash design, he looks older than 10, like closer to 12. But then when they changed the art style, like around Alola, he looked younger than 10 almost. It's like, what? It was so confusing. Like, how long has this kid been, like, 10? Are you ever gonna give him a growth spurt? Or something? Does this kid not deserve to be tall? Ah, dang it. They could have gone Shippuden style. Is that Naruto? Where they actually did let the main character grow up? But it doesn't matter, just look at The Simpsons. Well, The Simpsons are like a weird exception, you know? They're like weird enough that their stasis mode makes sense. Here's an explanation for Ash's age. I'm too lazy to draw adult Ash. I think it was a 3-year jump in Naruto. Well, and that's the thing. Pokemon went on long enough. They didn't have to do time skips to age Ash up. Like, they just had to age him a little bit equal to the audience, because I grew up with that show. Literally. I grew up with Pokemon. Like, I was around the same age-ish as Ash, a little bit younger, when the show first started. It wouldn't have been that hard. Yeah, Family Guy, American Dad. Well, those are all about the comedy. They're not actually about progressing a story, so them being in stasis kind of makes sense. Digimon Tri did a good job at that. From what little I've seen, yeah, because it's like... I like the fact that when the original Digimon was out, it's like they were little kids, and then the sequel series was like, okay, they've grown up a little bit. That was cool to see. Like, there's progression. We get to see the youngest kids be like kind of the main kids now with Kari and TK. So it's like, okay, that was progress. Progression. Kids grow up. Shocker. Yeah, I think that was part of the reason when I after the first Digimon series ended and like the commercials for the second one started coming out, like I was excited because it's like, oh, they grew up? It's a new story with some new characters and we're focusing on the younger kids from the original. It's like, that's cool. I like that. Little kid me was excited. Ouch. I do believe the rain has stopped, and I haven't heard any more cranky thunder. Yay. I'm not afraid of any power outage anymore. Yippee. Ah. Oh, shoot. All I want for Easter is Hollow Knight Sanctuary. What is that? There's a theory that Ash's journey is all his dream. Apparently Ash is in a coma after trying to protect Pikachu against those birds, but no one cares. that no one cares about. Yep, I've heard that one for years. For years I've heard that story, the coma theory. I've heard that for years. Which that would be a very dark turn if that was true, and I kinda wouldn't mind it. Just because it's like, ooh, that's bold. That's a bold choice. They should have aged up everyone else, like Brock and Misty became adults, but Ash was still 10. Like they'd be acknowledging the joke. Yeah, that's a good point, Ben. If it was a dream, though, why did he fail so much? He would, but then Then there's the fact, though, that he went on so many fantastical adventures outside of his, like, mundane life failures. So it's like, that kind of tracks with the idea of it being a dream, because he met, like, every legendary Pokemon in existence and saved the world several times. So there is the argument there that maybe it was a dream, based on that alone. And the ending of his journey was him drinking from the Fountain of Youth. I could not think of a worse punishment than being a child for the rest of existence. Because Ash sucks even in his dreams. Ouch. Poor Ash. He did so much good, though. Like, you threaten the world, he becomes like an awesome trainer all of a sudden. It's like, he becomes the protagonist we always knew him to be once when the world is in jeopardy. And then he goes back to being a dumb kid afterwards. That whiplash annoyed me. And also the fact that the TV show started kind of like not acknowledging the movies, which is weird. Like, what's the point of having these movies if you're not going to at least have some callbacks to them in the show? Even some of the movies started not acknowledging the other movies. How did I manage to keep up with that saw by the last time? I don't understand why it's giving me so much trouble. Oh, shoot. Also, the writers from Pokemon confirmed that Ash's story is part of Pokemon. Well, it's a Pokemon story, yeah. Imagine being so trash in battles that you fail even in your dreams. Ash was not that bad. When the writers let him be good, he was actually very good. Like, a trainer with his experience should not have been making some of the mistakes that he made, and he often made them just because the writers wanted him to make those mistakes for dumb reasons. I see what you meant. If it was all a dream, then it wouldn't be part of the world. Right. Yeah, that's a good point. It's because he had Charizard and not Blastoise. If he had Blastoise, he would win every league. Blasphemy. Blasphemy. Charizard is my baby. Precious Charmander. My first starter, how dare you? Nah. The writer said that Ash will maybe return. I'll believe them when it actually happens. And if he's still a child, I don't care. It's like, wow, you did not learn your lesson whatsoever. He needs to come back as a fully grown adult who is a master trainer and who doesn't make stupid mistakes. Somebody for the next generation to actually look up to. He needs to have actually grown into his experience. anything less than that, and I don't care. He'll just be okay. All right, moving on with my life. I'm good. They're gonna go Scrubs, bring in old characters because the show is failing and hopes people will tune in. No, as a 14-year-old teenager who has social problems. I think Ash is too much of a bright side individual to ever have social problems. Like, he's just way too dang nice. Imagine Ash is back, he's still a kid, and get destroyed by a rando kid because it's Ash. I would hate that so much. Because the Ash holds a special place in my heart because that TV show was such a fundamental part of my childhood. We are talking about puberty here. Yeah, true. If he came back as a teenager and finally hit puberty, who knows how angsty he could get. We don't know. We've never seen teenage Ash. Ah, shoot. Yeah, and we probably never will. Yeah, I think fundamentally, I just kind of wanted, like, by not letting Ash grow up and mature, like, this is stupid. But it kind of feels like my childhood was almost not respected. Because I grew up with this character, yet he didn't grow up with me. And so it's almost like I wasted my childhood watching the show when he never really fully changed and evolved along with me, you know? It's kind of stupid reasoning. It's a weird... I don't know how to explain it. But it's like... I don't know. I can't quite adequately explain the feeling. GTA 6 before adult Ash? Probably. Like... It has nothing to do with, like, liking Ash as a character. I found him annoying a lot in the beginning. But it's more like the symbolic respect to your audience type of thing. Where... especially all the times that they retconned his abilities, it's like, do you have no respect for the audience that has grown up with this show? Can you not acknowledge that you have a multi-generational audience now? The children who started and who grew up with it, and then their children who are now enjoying it? It's like, do you have no respect for the intelligence of your audience who grew up with this thing? Type of thing? Ads, yay. I did not have a crush on Ash. He was way too dang annoying at times. Ooh. Oh no. Let's see how far I can get before the ads start. Whoa! Oh, I completely wasn't paying attention to where I was. You had a crush on May and thought she was better than Misty, but no one could ever replace Brock. Oh, Brock. Brock. I did get kind of sick of the constant joke of him, you know, the joke with Brock. I kind of got annoyed with it. Oh, yay. Yeah, in some ways I did kind of prefer May over Misty. Like, I prefer Misty mostly out of nostalgia. Not gonna let you had a crush on Misty. In Germany, we have a saying, translation, those who love each other tease each other. That's a good saying. Yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna want to put like some sort of countdown timer so that chat can see the countdown for how long the ads are going. That'd be kind of cool if I could get it working. The longer days are throwing off my internal clock. I got so used to it being like dark at this point in the day, and now it's all bright. Nowadays, you think Misty is annoying. You know, I always thought that she was less annoying in the beginning, and they just made her worse gradually over time. Like, they took her intense personality a little bit too far at times, I feel like. Oh yay, ads are over. But I will say, the story for Misty and Togepi and the way that progressed and the way it ended, that made me cry. That made me cry. So that got to me. That was a good story arc, actually. That lasted a long time. With a good emotional payoff. No. Ugh. Yeah, as much as I do complain about Pokemon, there were still like some fun, enjoyable moments throughout the series. And I will never forget seeing the first movie in theaters. Or the second, or the third. Those are some fun experiences. Ugh. Can we please stop? No way talking about Cynthia. Don't mention Cynthia. She's scary. Awesome. She's awesome. But scary. Like, I don't understand why anybody commits crimes in the Pokemon world when they have a champion like Cynthia around. Like, all the other champions are powerful in their own right, but then there's Cynthia. Why would you ever commit any crimes on that planet ever when Cynthia exists? Seriously? Misty's design in 97 was ugly, not sure why. I think that's because the art style, like, really emphasized... I don't know. Yeah, I do prefer a little bit, like, the updated art styles a little bit, like, particularly in, oh great, I'm blanking. After Unova, the art style for, the region that for some reason I cannot remember because it's that forgettable for some reason, even though I really liked that art style. Wow, is my brain really going that bad? Like, the old joke is better. And who can forget all the weird localization crap? It's particularly memorable in the US dub of Pokemon, the things they edited for no reason whatsoever. The jelly donuts. Yes, the jelly donuts. Yeah, those were totally jelly donuts. Yeah, those... I was so confused as a kid. I was like, that's it. I've never seen a jelly donut that looked like that. I was very confused. And then I got older and it's like, oh. I felt a little insulted because it's like, dudes, you could have just done a faithful dubbing and just called them rice balls. Okay? Like, expose young American kids to the fact that other cultures and other types of food exist. That was one thing I didn't like about anime in the 90s and the early 2000s was all the extreme localizations. It sucked. When I found out just how much they robbed me of, I was so annoyed. Less about Pokemon, but then when I found out how much they doctored Yu-Gi-Oh! I was very upset. I was very upset. Like, I still have a nostalgia affection for the US dub of Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, don't get me wrong. But it could have been so much better. It's like, you didn't have to do it that dirty. You didn't have to do any of that. Ah. Talking about Misty, pretty sure you could face her in a Pokemon game. Which one again? Well, you could face her in most of the games. The old games. Anything that has Kanto in it, you can face her. Like the first game, she was the gym leader for Cerulean. Nah. Man, now I'm starting to feel nostalgic for the old Pokemon games. Like, now I want to play them. Probably the updated versions, though. Yeah. I kind of miss Leaf Green and Fire Red. Those are some of the good ones. Those are good updates. She uses a whale or something? I don't remember a fight where she had, like, one of those. Got it. Max level Charizard. You know, I never actually maxed out the level on any of my Pokemon in any of the games I've ever played. I would play the game, I'd beat the game, I'd do most of the stuff, and then I'd stop. I never went so far as to max level my Pokemon. I hate the ceiling. I hate it. 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 Oh no. Streamer bot, did you just crash? Why, streamer bot? Why? Do you think if I just ignore that fatal exception from StreamerBot, if I just ignore it, nothing will happen? I think I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm just gonna leave it there and ignore it. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Let's see if it still works. I'm just gonna leave it there. Yeah, okay. Ah! So close that time. Ah, I thought I had it. I thought I had the rhythm there. I did not. What is the difference there? Why do I seem to clear that so nicely sometimes and yet other times I don't? I don't understand what I'm doing wrong because it feels like I'm doing the same thing every time. Whoa, okay. Oh no. That's the beauty of emulators. But times 32 speed and farm XP. A lot of XP. Oh. That'd do it. Okay, yeah, that's true. I've never played Pokemon in an emulator. Like, I have that, GB operator thing, so I could technically play my games on the computer from the original cartridge. Unfortunately, all my original cartridges, like my old ones, have like no saves because the batteries are all dead and I still haven't replaced the batteries in them. So, yeah, those original saves are dead. I keep meaning to pop them open and put in some more batteries, but that would take getting the right bit and the soldering iron, which I'm still not confident in my skills on, getting the batteries and some more solder, and it's like, oh, that's such a big project. No! Oh, shoot. Oh, StreamerBot wasn't monitoring language. I was just using StreamerBot for automation on the ads on Twitch. So Nightbot is still watching you. Nightbot is watching. And I'm not sure if StreamerBot is down. It like popped up a fatal exception. I'm just not touching it. So I'm just gonna leave it there. Huh. I'm amazed that got through AutoMod. AutoMod always goes crazy on that word. Don't tempt it, dude. Who's Nightbot's brother, Morningbot? But you must? No, you must not. Don't tempt fate. Well, it's your Twitch account you're playing with there. Like, go ahead. He'll probably be fine. No. Such a cute little dude. No! What happened there? What was that? I think I know what happens there. Ah, shoot. I think on that one pillar, I need to just let myself slide down a little bit before I jump. Why is this room so dang hard? Shoot. No, shoot, wrong way. I went the wrong way. Ouch. Oops. Yep, here again. Probably here forever. I mean, this seems like a wonderful place to build a house, don't you think? I mean, look at the cozy decor. I might as well just live here. This place clearly wants me to stay. No! Love the ambiance. Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? Yeah, a window here or there. Letting a little bit of sunshine glinting off of all the metal. It'd be nice. It'd be so pretty. How long have we been here? 4 days. I'm not keeping track of how many streams that I've been doing this for. I can do that later. Yeah, room with a view. Lovely view. And imagine, with all this spiky and stuff and all the thorns and the saw blades, you never have to worry about intruders or thieves. And most, you know, pests would not show up at all. Lovely security. It's a great place. Probably very low property value. You know, you wouldn't be paying a lot of property taxes. You know? Because I mean, I can't see them charging you a lot of property tax for all this. You know, it's like a little bit of a death trap. So it'd be very cheap. Plenty of room to expand. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been back in P5. It's just seems like the moment I got progress in the Path of Pain, it's like nothing else existed. Yeah, Automod doesn't seem to be jumping on those. That's interesting. Like, I've seen it jump on less. That's interesting. Ah, I missed it. Cool house and all, but where are you gonna eat and drink? Eat Spike and drink Spike's juice? Well, that's the whole benefit of it being a dream. You don't need to eat or drink anything. It's all a dream. No. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Twitch's Automod, unless I have the settings low enough that it doesn't see that as bad, but it has jumped on less before at the same settings. Huh. Ooh. If it's a dream, then make your paid stop. Well, it's not my dream, unfortunately. Like, we're invading a dead robot's dream. A dead void robot thing. Yeah, it's a very open concept design. Like, you could do a lot with this place. Like, maybe tunnel into, like, a wall or something. Like, there's probably a lot of room down here beneath all the spikes that you just tunnel, like, open up this wall and just tunnel through. You could probably put, like, a bedroom there. Yeah, I threw it on. I threw on this charm for, you know, the cuteness. To comfort me in my time of agony. It seemed, you know, appropriate. No. Ugh, shoot. Wow. Automod jumped on that, but it left all your other ones alone. That's interesting choice. Okay. The stupid ceiling. Is that word worse in other parts of the world than it is to me? Because I've never really seen that word as a very bad one. Like culturally, it must mean something pretty bad somewhere in the world if Automod jumped on that. What word is it? It was twat. Which, if it is a very bad word in other places of the world, I apologize. But around here, I've never heard that as a swear. I guess it is? So that's interesting. So I apologize if that offended anyone. I'm surprised at that. It's not that bad, it just means idiot, but to the next level. Yeah, that's the way I've always heard it used. It's not a super bad one. Actually, I'm gonna pause this for a moment. Actually, I'm just gonna allow. It's more common in the UK. Yeah, I don't understand why Automod jumped so eagerly on that, which is mild from my experience, and yet it didn't jump on any of the other ones. It's like, looked it up and it can mean some, okay, I can see if that could be one reason why it would be bad. That's one thing about like moderating language on social platforms, because sometimes a mild insult in one language can be like something a lot worse in other parts of the world. So it's like, I cleared your message. I have the ability to allow or deny. So I allowed it. Because where I'm from, that's not a bad swear word. That's like mild. Oh dear. Whoa. That was a very rumbly bit of thunder. For example, the word for dark in Spanish. Yeah. Language barriers and cultural barriers change the meaning of words so drastically that it's like, you heard that? Wow, that was a very rumbly thunder then. I mean, in one way, it makes like language and culture so very fascinating, because it's like, ooh, in one part of the world, this word is nothing. But then you go somewhere else and all of a sudden you're insulting people left and right and not understanding why everybody's mad. Which makes it very amusing to me. Yeah, that was a very cranky rumbling of thunder. It was pretty far away though. Like there's no rain or anything, so it's like I'm good, but like that was angy sounding. Ah, shoot. Well, the N-word is kind of universally considered, like, there's a big, deep cultural understanding as to why that's a very bad word, because there's a lot of cultural context as to why it's really bad. It's a nasty word, culturally. So that one is, like, in its own special category of, like, yeah, it don't, because of the history behind it. So most people, I think, in the world, probably considering how bad US history is in that department, I think it's pretty universally understood to be a bad one. Yeah, you're really not supposed to say it, and like, especially if you had a good educational system in the US, like some schools don't do a very good job in the US of teaching the history of stuff like that. But I actually had a pretty good history class for stuff like that. And so when you know the context, like even that word makes me squirm because I know it. I know the cultural context, and it's like, you just don't. Because there's nothing good that can come out of that, and it's... yeah, it's just not a good one. It's a delicate... it's like... it's a very delicate one. And... yeah, it makes even me squirm just thinking about it, because it was so horrifically used against a lot of people throughout history. So it's like, like just out of like respect for the past, it's best that probably shouldn't say it, because it's almost like a massive verbal slap to the face in certain circumstances. Yeah, I know. It's just a very delicate one. There was a common swear similar to... I don't even know how to pronounce that. In some French or Spanish-speaking country, that the direct English translation was... ah. Yep. Languages are fascinating, especially when you can accidentally insult people and not even understand why. Your English teachers genuinely did not care and just ripped it when we were reading books containing it. Me. I guess in Minnesota, my teachers were a little bit more sensitive on that topic. Kind of understandably. Also, the French word for late. I guess it's not so much that society doesn't want you to say it, it's more of... how best to phrase it? It's a wound in history, like a big gaping wound, and saying the word in the wrong context, in the wrong circumstances, just opens up that wound again. It's like it's never gonna fully heal. It's never gonna scar over in a clean way, and you're just ripping it open for a lot of times not a good reason. Educational purposes, there it can be an argument because education. But a lot of times that word in particular, just saying it is like, wow, you're just kind of opening up a big gaping wound that is probably never going to fully heal. So maybe best just don't. That's kind of been my way of seeing it. Class said that you are a racist when you said that. It depends on the context, how it's used. Yeah, in an educational context, because sometimes you need to say it in order to teach the history of it. And it's very delicate, very much so in the US, for justifiable reasons, which is why most US citizens, if you know they're not an asshole, won't use that word just out of respects for the history hanging off of it. Hey, Grim. Oh, we were discussing how words can mean different things between languages, and how one word in one language can be worse in another one. Yes, I'm getting back to work. Oh, and I immediately hit the ceiling. A deep philosophical conversation about language and painful history, and then I proceed to hit myself on the ceiling. am never getting out of this place. I just saw lightning out of the corner of my eye again. I thought the rain was done. It's not raining. There is no rain, and yet there is thunder. Very cranky thunder. And I've seen lightning. Wouldn't it be cool if I finished the Path of Pain during a very bad thunderstorm? That would be very thematic. It's also kind of spooky looking outside. Like, it's still daylight, but the clouds are really dark, you know? And it's all cranky and rumbling and... Not too aware of the full backstory is, but it confuses me that it's also used as a common greeting in some communities. Would imagine that after a word had such an oppressive background, the descendants of the people that were oppressed wouldn't say it. I think a lot of that is a cultural attempt for a minority group to reclaim something that was once used to hurt them. So that's why it's more acceptable for them to use it, because they kind of have a right to attempt to reclaim it for themselves after it was used for so long to hurt them. You see that a lot in other communities with other words, like the LGBT community has tried to reclaim some of those words that were used against them and put a positive spin on it to reclaim it. So for the groups that it was used against, it's more appropriate that if they want to reclaim it, to try to, so that it can't hurt them anymore, I guess, to kind of, I don't know, maybe inoculate themselves, but it's kind of like only they kind of have the right to do that because it was used against them for so long that they have the right to do with it as they wish, kind of. I think that's like, it's an attempt at healing, I think, too, in a way. I think we humans do have a propensity to try to look at the bad things that happen to us and try to see some good in it or reclaim some good from it. I think that's kind of like a standard human reaction to trauma that I see like a lot in myself sometimes. Oh. Shoot. Yep. What is this about swearing? Ben was just testing the auto mod on Twitch and it didn't react to some of the things he said until it just randomly reacted to an innocuous thing. Ugh, shoot. Ugh. Archie is not small, he keeps hitting his head because he is so tall. Well, compared to this tight space, yeah, Archie is not that small. Ooh. so much relies on getting the pattern for that last spike pair. So much of my sanity relies on that. Let's see. It's 7 p.m. I'm... No! English is awesome, right? You remember it took you 1 week to learn what boyfriend and girlfriend really means. You know, I've always been kind of confused by the usage of boyfriend and girlfriend myself, even as an English speaker, because it's like, why would you use friend in a romantic context like that? Like, ideally, your romantic partner should be, you know, base level your friend, but also boyfriend, girlfriend, a friend who is a girl, a friend who is a boy. Why? It's just a very interesting word choice that developed in our language that kind of causes me to scratch my head. Like, what is the history there? I'm pretty sure that's like a rather recent thing. You thought girlfriend means I had a friend who is a girl? No, a girlfriend means you have a romantic partner who's a girl. Which in context, you know, it makes no sense. In Portuguese, the word amigo means a friend who is a boy. Amiga is the opposite. Which, yeah, we just use friend for, like, all genders for just a friend. When you add the extra bit, that's when it gets romantic, apparently. Well, at least, you know, when you're in high school and lower, I think most adults don't like using that. I prefer the term partner, personally. Nope. Oh, jeez. Ha. I just want to be free of this place. I just want freedom. I just want freedom and combat. I want to go back to Pantheon 5 and just fight. That's what I want. No more of this precision platforming and pogoing. I just want combat. I just want the honesty of combat. Yeah, I knew that wasn't gonna work. I need to get closer. I need to get closer before I jump off that. Before I pogo off of that saw. It's so hard sometimes to string together thoughts and words when you're focusing on pogoing. No! Imagine if the power went off as soon as you reached the end. That would be fun. No, don't say that. Don't say that! It's still cranky outside, even though it's not raining. Don't say that. You said it. You put it out into the universe. The universe has heard it, and now it's thinking about it. I can feel it. Don't say that. One time you accidentally, in 2nd grade, called a girl who was being bullied, and I was trying to be nice and help her, but I said girlfriend instead of friend and got tattled on. The wonderful miscommunications that happen when you're, like, teeny tiny and so socially not smart yet. I have plenty of memories that I would rather forget but stick in my brain despite how long ago it was. Of awkwardness, but fortunately most of the context has kind of faded, but the sting of the awkwardness still remains. You should only end the stream when you beat Path of Pain. No. I'll get to the point where I'm too tired to continue, and I'll just keep making dumb mistakes. Like, same. Yeah, why does the sting of awkward encounters when you're a kid just stay with you? Like, I've forgotten so much from my childhood, but the parts of that awkwardness, oh boy, is it still there. Has it not been long enough that I can just be free of those memories, please? Why does the sting have to remain? Shoot. Because good memory. No, it's probably because the survival part of our brain, you know, the animal survival part, interpreted those awkward moments as potential threats to your survival because it doesn't understand modern life and it's confused by that. So it's trying to make sure you remember that awkwardness so you can protect yourself in the future from something that it thinks was potentially deadly, even though it wasn't. Please God, make it rain. Thunders everywhere. Black clouds in the sky. A rain so strong that makes trees fall. No, don't say that. Don't put thoughts into the storm's head. Oh, would you look at that? I can see some blue sky. I think you're out of luck. I see a pinch. Yeah, if I only end the stream after I beat Path of Pain, I'd be dying by the end. You hate blue sky. Yeah, I think it's clearing up out there. It's looking rather okay. I don't think I need to be concerned about a blackout. Oh. So I'll probably once again stream a little bit longer than I normally do. Like, I'll probably go until like 8 maybe. Ugh. Because I do want to try. Oh, God. God, I hate that pillar. I hate that pillar. It's a close second to how much I hate the ceiling. No. I've gotten so close. I just can't seem to, like, thread the needle, basically. Tie everything together. No! Ugh. What was that? Could do a playing Hollow Knight until I beat Path of Pain. No eating, no break, no cereal, no milk, no shower, no sleep, only pain and agony for $100. I would do that for like $1 million. So no. Besides, I don't eat cereal. I don't like cereal. Cereal is too sugary. No. Ugh. What do you mean you don't eat cereal? I don't eat cereal. You wanna know what I have for breakfast every single morning? An omelet. With like leftover beef stir fry in it. That's what I have for breakfast every morning. I make it in my cast iron pan and it's absolutely delicious. Hello, Guten Chad. Breakfast of Champions. Very true. Hello, Akihiko. Yes, cast iron pan. Yeah, I can't go back to the non-stick stuff because after I started cooking it in cast iron and then I tried something in the non-stick again, it tasted so weird. It was just like, okay, there's something wrong here, and now I notice it, and I could never go back. It's stainless steel and cast iron for me, for everything. Occasionally Pyrex for low temps. In the oven, you know. I do so love my morning omelet. I haven't gotten tired of it yet. It's particularly delicious after my morning runs. Go for a run. Have an omelet. Perfect morning. And of course, coffee. Don't forget the coffee. Coffee is very vital there. For a long time after I ditched cereal, I was eating oatmeal. But then over time, I got like really sensitive to oatmeal. It made me feel like crap. So I stopped eating it. Because yeah, it turns out raising your blood sugar like that high first thing in the morning, kind of not a good thing for productivity in general. I don't recommend it. No, well, that happened. I'm not quite sure what happened there, but that happened. Oh, come on. Your mom drinks coffee with butter? That's legitimate. Like, what do you think cream is? Like, a lot of people take cream in their coffee. Cream is just liquid butter that hasn't been through the churning process. So yeah, that's legitimate. You can do that. People do that. Yeah. People do that with coffee. It's basically cream, just in another form, and then it gets melted. So it's basically the same thing. I prefer half and half. That's all I put in my coffee is half and half. Occasionally, if I have like an afternoon coffee and I want something a little sweet, I'll add some cocoa powder and a tad bit of sugar and a little bit of cinnamon and like a little bit of cayenne pepper just to bring out some of the chocolatiness, you know, if I want a treat. That's good. Ouch. Pepper with chocolate? Yeah. If you add a little bit of cayenne pepper to something with chocolate, it does something that I can't quite explain. But it just enhances the chocolatey flavor. I'm talking like with dark chocolate. Like, you can kind of get a similar effect with milk chocolate, but there's like too much sugar there. But a little bit, like a pinch of cayenne, just a little bit of cayenne. Though I tend to put a little bit more than that than most other people would because I like spicy mocha. I like a spicy mocha coffee. Chocolate and spice. It's so good. So good. Especially in the winter time. Like, that is so good in the winter time. Yeah, I could feel that was not gonna go well. Well, I guess StreamerBot really did have a big problem because it's not doing anything, even though ads are about to start. And there goes StreamerBot. How about eggs and noodles? Raw eggs? Raw eggs in the US is a bad idea. I don't know what it is about the way that we process eggs, probably all the factory farming, but raw eggs in the US is not a good idea for your health. Yeah, I'd add like scrambled eggs or something to like a stir fry or something with noodles in it. Yeah, that'd be good. I'd totally do that. Yeah, cook your eggs if you're in the US. Just cook them. Just do it. Just be on the safe side. Okay, ads are going on Twitch, so I'm gonna take a break real quick and go to the bathroom. So I'll be Back in a couple of minutes. Okie dokie. I'm gonna give this another half an hour of a try. Not a good way to start off by half an hour of a try. I might have to find the time tomorrow to get a head start on Path of Pain, just so I can start the stream in this room, because this room is super pain in the butt. I need as much time as possible, apparently, to get through it. Shit. What was that? What was that? I think the ceiling senses that I'm tired, and it's like using a magnet or something to just pull me in. It's like, let's mess with her a little bit more, and the pillar too. Let's just be a little bit more obnoxious than normal. apple with banana milkshake right now. Not my preferred fruits. No, a proper sweet treat will always be chocolate with me. Chocolate or anything with pumpkin. Now, if we're talking like milkshakes and smoothies, peaches. Peaches and cream. That's where the goodness lies. If you're talking, you know, fruit and stuff. Chocolate with pumpkin? Yeah. I'll put chocolate chips in like pumpkin muffins. Yeah. 100%. Chocolate, pumpkin, they were made for each other. No! Nyx, yes. What do you mean, Nyx, no? Nyx, yes. Always. Like, I have some pumpkin muffins, at least I think they're pumpkin muffins, in the freezer, because I've been working through my build-up of delectable desserts that I've been making throughout winter. Finally got to the muffins. I've kind of forgotten what they are, but I'm pretty sure that they're pumpkin with like chocolate chip and raisins in it, because I was trying to use up raisins. I can't remember 100% if I did put chocolate chips. But if I have them, I probably would. Because yes. Yes. Delicious. Like warm them up and, you know, warm them up a little bit to get the chocolate nice and melty. And, you know, the pumpkin spices, the cinnamon, and yummy. It's yummy. Okay, I don't put butter in my coffee. I just said that some people do that and it's a legitimate way to drink coffee. I drink coffee with half and half most of the time. I would never do beer with soda because I don't like alcohol. And I don't like soda. Actually. I got sick and tired of carbonated stuff. It bugs me for some reason. The only time I ever make an exception is for like a good root beer. So I can have like a root beer float or something. I haven't done that in years. But yeah, beer, soda, not for me. Also, too sugary. No. Come on. Do-do-do. Oh, I haven't hit the ceiling there before. Figures. I had a nice rhythm going, and the ceiling gets me. Am I ever gonna make it out of this room? No! I think I might have just answered my question. But chocolate with pepper. You know, it's not a whole pepper. It's just a little bit of red pepper, cayenne. You know, the powdered dried in powder, just sprinkle a little bit of that in. It's a spice. Like, I would put in more than most people would, because that's just, you know, my taste. I like spicy food. I like spicy and bitter flavors, tart flavors. Sweet flavors, less so, which is why I prefer dark chocolate. And by that I mean like really dark chocolate. Like, I, just out of curiosity, because I like bitter flavors, I decided to try 100% cocoa chocolate, you know, baking chocolate. I got like a bar of it, so it's got like no sugar in it, because I just wanted to see what my reaction would be to just 100%, you know, chocolate. It was the strangest experience I've ever had with food in my life, because I both loved it and hated it in equal measure. It was so confusing. It was so bitter and like bad, and yet I also liked it. It's like my taste buds couldn't make up their mind. It was so confusing. I still don't know what to make of it. It was the most confusing flavor experience I've ever had in my life. Yeah, not the whole pepper. No, not the whole pepper. It's just, you know, it's cayenne pepper, which is just red pepper. Pretty sure. So yeah, no, I don't put like a whole chili pepper in my coffee. No, what was... Oh god, that stupid saw blade. That stupid saw blade. Maybe I should just stream earlier tomorrow. Like, start in the afternoon and just take the whole afternoon and evening. Take a break in between to eat dinner or something. Maybe that's what I need, like a super long committed stream. I can't believe I'm actually considering that. Cinnamon with cappuccino? Yeah, cinnamon and coffee? I love cinnamon and coffee. Just a little sprinkle. And some cream. Yeah. And, like, cinnamon itself, like the right amount of it, has enough of a sweet flavor to it that it's like you don't need anything sweet in your coffee. And then combined with, like, half and half or cream, which has a little bit of sweetness to itself, it's like, why would you put sugar when you can just use dairy and cinnamon? It's like... And then you find yourself a very nice dark roast coffee that has been roasted to really bring out those chocolatey flavors, because you really only get that in like good dark roast coffee. And then you're just solid. Oh. Hot coffee sucks. It depends on the roast for black coffee with nothing in it. It depends on what roast you're drinking. Some taste better that way than others. Like, I've had a few medium roasts without anything. They were pretty good. It depends on how it's been roasted. Oh, man. Oh, no. Okay, it really does seem like 2 times. I need to hop on that twice. Like, a third is too long. How bad do I want to be? Aren't I already bad enough? Literally any raw coffee sucks. Don't care how roast is, still suck. Only coffee with milk is good. Everybody's got their own taste buds. Like I said, I love bitter flavors. So, black coffee, if it's a good enough roast. Nope, turn around, buddy. Oh, come on. When God asks how bad do you want to be at Hollow Knight, you say, I said yes. Oh, come on. I'm sure there are people who are like, worse off than me. I mean, come on. Look at how far I've come. Out of pure stubbornness. I mean, the Path of Pain is an extreme challenge. The fact that I'm doing this at all is like a little miracle. Oh god, stinking seal. I haven't even managed to get as far as I did at the end of the last stream. No! Hey, Quirum, what's your question? Yes, I'm super jealous that so many people have managed to conquer this so much easier than me. I am green with envy. No! Now that I'm done with Inscription, what will I play? Well, for now, I am streaming only Hollow Knight until I conquer the Path of Pain, because now it's very personal. But like, I really want to play Outer Wilds. It's been like at the top of my game list for a while, and I really want to play that, and I want to stream it. I've been wanting to play Outer Wilds for so long. Ooh, on Tuesday you drove a car for the first time. How was that? Isn't it always fun being in a car for the first time? Yep, Outer Wilds. It's at the top of my list. So after I conquer the Path of Pain, that's probably what I'll be playing on Tuesday and Fridays. Ouch. How much do I know about it? I know that obviously it's a space game, that there may or may not be time travel shenanigans going on, and something about a space anglerfish that will probably successfully eat me at some point. That's basically all I know about Outer Wilds. How about Skyrim? I've thought about Skyrim in the past, but it's like really, really low on my list. It's like, unfortunately, an old enough game that's kind of like low on my list, and newer games are like higher up, so it's like it gets shoved down. And yet, isn't it, yeah, a long game? It's like, I don't know if I want to have that long of a game as a stream game just yet. And I will probably eventually get to Undertale. But I really want to play Outer Wilds. I've been... like, you have no idea. I really want to play it so bad. Oh, come on! Well, Undertale isn't that old. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not nearly as old as Skyrim, is it? No, don't answer that. Don't answer that question. That will just bring up, you know, like time and age and all that existential crisis crap. Don't do it. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Yeah, in particular, about Outer Wilds, I will not tolerate spoilers on that game whatsoever. You want a guaranteed way to get banned? Spoilers on Outer Wilds. I will hit you with the ban hammer faster than you can blink, I swear. Undertale is almost 10 years old. Why did you have to say that, man? Dude! God, Skyrim is 14 years old. What did I say about time, age, and existential crisis crap? What did I say? No, Yep, I'm blocking out age and time. We are old. You know, it's really not fair though. Like, here I am, a full-fledged adult, and I swear, you never feel like an adult. It doesn't matter how old you get, you're never gonna feel like you're mature and sophisticated and like you know what you're doing. It never happens. Give up. It's not gonna happen. I'll be saying that when I'm old and gray. It's gonna be like, you think because I'm old that I know what I'm doing? No, you never know what you're doing with life. ever. It's nothing but time and existential dread. Adults are just big children that don't want to admit they are big children. Old people are just children that admit it. Yes. There's that beauty about getting old and decrepit where you can just start acting like a child again and everybody lets you. You just get to be that child again and nobody complains. Well, they silently complain, but they never do it to your face. So you get away with it. Something to look forward to about being old. So I like to think that I give my inner child some healthy amount of, out and about time. I accept my inner child and sometimes question its decisions. Yeah, hey, at least we're having fun while I, struggle. Proof when you're a kid you don't care about what people think of you. Same thing when you're old. Yep. You're too old for that crap. At that point, it's like, I really don't care. And you think back on your childhood and you're like, why couldn't I have not cared about what other people thought when I was, a kid? Why did it take so many years to click on that fact? Kids need that thinking the most to, protect them from the bullies. It's like, it's more useful for kids. But no, you gotta be old and, yeah, to get that. Don't. First of all, you've already admitted that you haven't played Outer Wilds, so you can't spoil it. I will play Undertale one day. How about this? Once when I finish with Outer Wilds, I will play Undertale. That will be my game after Outer Wilds, because I do want to play Undertale and actually finish it. I don't like the fact that I stopped near the beginning. I actually like the game. So how about that? How about that compromise? You can call me on it later. I don't think ChatGPT would write a very good spoiler for Outer Wilds. I think it would just screw that up. The only exception to that deal is Silksong, because I will drop every game that I'm playing when Silksong comes out. That will be the only game that exists for me until I'm done with it. Nothing else will exist. No other games. Completely out of my mind. It will be only Silksong. Ugh. Oh god. It's almost 8. It's almost 8 and I need to go to bed. shoot. Still waiting for a Minecraft stream. Don't get your hopes up. I will probably never play Minecraft on stream. Unless there's like something really cool added to it that I really like. Because base Minecraft is just not as interesting to me as I thought it would be. Like there's got to be something else added to it. Some sort of mod to make it more interesting. Oh, that's not fair. That is not fair. Oh, God. Like a penguin? A Minecraft penguin that says, were they enough for you? No, I mean like a mod that like basically turns into something else. Or Minecraft is just, you know, like the engine. It's either that or at some point like my enjoyment of Minecraft. Like maybe I'll get in the mood for like what Minecraft is on its own. I don't know. Oh. Like, seriously, how am I supposed to practice the end of this room if I can rarely ever consistently get to the end of this room? Mod that adds a penguin. It would have to be more than that. More than likely. Every time I hit that stupid pillar. I don't think a game has made me as frustrated as Path of Pain has, like, ever. Shoot. Mod that adds 2 penguins. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna give it like, maybe not. Oh. Oh no, I got too enthusiastic. I was too enthusiastic. Like, I really should stop for the night, but it's like I can sense that I'm so close. It's just, it's like pulling teeth, this stupid room. Shoot. Okay, that is one final whack to the head. And I can take a hint. Like, I'm so close, but I do need to go to bed. But at least maybe I will have remembered enough muscle memory when I stream tomorrow that maybe I'll have better luck. Where's my mouse cursor? There we go. There it is. Maybe? I hope. God. I want to be done with this room so badly. But yeah, okay. Twitch, you can head over to the ferrets. They're out playing. At least a few of them are. Probably hiding somewhere. As I see. Yeah. So, more of this. Pain and suffering tomorrow. Train in my dreams. I probably will. Like, this will be nightmare fuel. We'll see what happens. Hopefully the fact that I'll just be streaming again tomorrow instead of waiting several days will improve my odds. Fingers crossed. Yeah, I'm going to bed now. Good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow.